Okay, today's day 26 of the challenge, 26. So I have tomorrow's the 27th, then the 28th, 29th, 30. So I got a total of 4 more days. Um, today was pretty good. Walked without the dogs, with the dogs, the little dogs, and then came back and walked more. Uh, I had to pick up the pace a little bit to make sure I hit my number. Looks like I'll be okay if I keep up at this kind of pace I'm doing now. I got some things going on next week. Wednesday is my birthday. That is November 30th. That's the last day of the challenge. So I will sign off that evening, Wednesday night, and hopefully have the all the days in from the 1st to the 30th. Birthday month challenge, and we'll see what happens. Today was good. It was good weather. It wasn't too warm, wasn't too cold. It was just kind of like perfect weather for walking. Hopefully everybody's journey is going well. Maybe you're doing some turkey sandwiches and turkey soup and all that kind of stuff. That seems like we could really make that kind of stuff last forever. Some of the side dishes, a lot of people will have that left over for a long period of time, just if they had a big feast at home. So I ate pretty well today. I did not eat turkey. We went out to get turkey and brought it back. Oh, excuse me, like always. I'm yawning. No coffee tonight. I wanted to drink coffee about 7 or 8 this evening, but I decided to try to stop drinking coffee. I used to sleep better when I didn't drink coffee after 5 or 6. I think that's basically what they say. No caffeine after 5. And every now and then someone might say, let's get coffee. Or you might go somewhere and boy, that coffee smells good. I'll drive by a coffee place and they'll be roasting. Some of them they actually used to roast the coffee. They get the green beans and they would roast them, then they'd grind them. Then that was really good. There was a place in Riverside that used to do that. Riverside, California. Can't remember his name, but it was really good. The other ones, the mainstream ones, they're good. There's not that good. Green beans to roasted them to brown and then grind. It's a lot of process. I'm sure it just got too expensive. I think there used to be a place like that on Foothill Boulevard or Walnut in Pasadena as well. I'm not sure, but you smell that and you want that. So anyway, I didn't have coffee after 7. I wanted to have coffee about 7:30 or about 7:30, and I chose not to. So let me show what I did today. Today is 23,478, and it's 10.9 miles. So just under 11 miles, 34 floors, and 237 in the zone. So that's 23,478. I think to finish my goal, I need to be at around 23,000. Let's see what it is. I think to complete this, I need to get about 22,348. I think that's what it worked out to, 22,348. So I've been over that yesterday and today when I discovered on day 24 that I need to pick up the pace a little bit, and I did. Someone was asking me how when I was on my walk. They go, I see you walking all the time. How much do you walk a day? And I said, well, right now I'm trying to walk about 23,000 steps. They go in a day or in a week? And I said, oh, a day. And then I can't believe that. So, well, how much do you walk? And the lady said she walks about 6,000 steps a day. And I said, okay, well, that's not bad, 6,000 steps. There was a time when they wouldn't even let me walk, 100 steps a day. They don't even do any exercise. And I gave the kind of story. I went up to like 500 steps 2 or 3 days a week, up to 1,000 steps 2 or 3 days a week. Then, okay, I think you can do 1,000 every day to 5,000 every day to right now, currently, I'm supposed to be doing about 10,000 steps a day. 7 days a week, 6 or 7 days a week. They always say 6 or 7 days a week, as if you were to do no walking one day. And I think we all do some walking every day. But she was asking about that. She goes, "Well, how do you do it? How do you keep going?" I said, "Well, it's tough. If you have nothing else to do, and you do it one day, then it's easy. If someone says, like one of those walkathons, whatever, the 10 miles or the 20-mile walkathons. If I was to go out and walk 50,000 steps in one day, and I could train for it for 2 weeks and then do the 50,000 steps, and I could break it up into maybe 2 or 3 intervals of like 8 until I hit the 50 or whatever in a 24-hour period. That's one thing, but doing it every single day, it's kind of hard because you have to figure out when you're going to do it. And if you try to do it all in one, I found, like, it's, once again, I'm saying this is for me, I found that doing all in one walk, it's really hard. That's 11 miles walking all at one time is hard. To get that amount of time, that block of time available. Not that it's so far. I couldn't do it. I could do that. Um, but I found it's easier, or better, I would think, if I was going to do this again, which maybe I will. Maybe I would try to walk maybe, 8,000 in the morning, 8,000 in the afternoon, and 8,000 at night before I go to bed. 8,000 is a lot. That's more than, I'm not going to say most people, it's more than a large portion of the United States population gets, in an entire day. And I would try to do that in three intervals of that. So anyway, everybody have a great day. It is the 26th day of the challenge, the 26th day of the month. And I think I'm going to bed because I'm yawning because I did not drink coffee. Get up in the morning and do it all over again. A few more days of this. And then after that, I'm trying to decide, after I found I'm able to do this, what do I exactly want to do? Do I want to go back to just doing 10,000 steps a day, 6 to 7 days a week? I think they say 5 to 7. Yeah, 5 to 7 is what they would say. 10,000 steps, 5 to 7. And I thought, well, I'll never have it. I was thinking, do they mean like if I walk, if I get 6 to 7, 5 to 7 days a week, maybe 5 days I hit the 10,000, and then maybe one day I hit 8,000, and then one day I hit 6,000. Maybe that's what they're thinking. Or maybe they're thinking, I'll do 4 days of 10,000 followed by 3 days of 14,000 and more. I don't really know what that means, but anyway, I think you have to let your body let you know what you're doing. You have to talk to your doctor. No, I did. I talked to my doctor, nutritionists, personal trainers. There are a lot of stuff, pharmacists. A lot of that's available to us, and we just don't say anything. And some people are embarrassed. With one person on Facebook tonight was telling me that he has embarrassing physical problems, and I pretty much probably know what they are. He was concerned about drinking soft drinks and that kind of stuff, and what to drink. And I think I probably know what he's probably going through. A lot of us that are diabetic, we know, but he could have had other issues as well. But a lot of times it's simply having to use the bathroom more than we'd like. Some people take medications that have side effects. So there's a lot of stuff you have to take into consideration, but there's a lot of places out there we can ask. If you're embarrassed, you're gonna have problems with this. I tell you that. I know I would. I have this ask my doctor straight out. If it's something that is embarrassing, if it has to do with the bathroom, the way certain organs of the body work, the way your head, boy, I get headaches, I get this. A lot of it has to do with the fact that I was overweight. Shortness of breath, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, high blood sugars, all of that. I mean, I almost lost my leg not because I didn't ask, but because I didn't even know to ask. That's how ignorant I was. It wasn't that I didn't ask and I was ignorant. I was so ignorant, I didn't even know how ignorant I was. And I'm still very ignorant and not a very smart man. So it's tough, and I have to ask a lot of questions, and I encourage you to do the same. And if they say, hey, you already know the answer to that, or maybe you don't. Maybe I used to teach my instructors this when I was in the military. They'd always say, well, I told that person how to do this. I told that person how to do this. Well, did you instruct them? Did you train them on how to do it? Telling someone to do something, it's nothing. You got to be able to instruct them, teach them what you want them to do. And I think that's what we have to do with our medical conditions we have. So for those of you that aren't fat or heavy or not trying to lose weight that watch this, I know some people do. Maybe you watch it for other reasons. Maybe someone needs some help, or maybe you just want to get out there and exercise. So, have a great night. Have a really, really great night. Talk to you tomorrow.